Good evening, guys. Good evening. Um, I want to talk about a case that happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. These cases get more crazier and crazier every time. Um, there was a man, 24 years old, dating a woman that was 40 years old. Um, Louisiana is a hood place anyway. I always wanted to go to Louisiana because I want to go to the French Quarter, and I know Louisiana has a lot of history. And I hear that Mardi Gras is a lot of fun down there. So if anybody's been to Mardi Gras, let me know if you've been, and let me know how exciting it was when you went. Um, but this case here takes us to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There was a woman, 40 years old, dating a 24-year-old young man. He was an aspiring rapper. He was one of them. Now, I'm not talking about a shirt and tie Tom Ford, Mandarino di Amalfi cologne spraying brother. He was one of them rappers. And you know what I mean by saying one of them rappers. Yeah, he was one of them rappers. He ended up, when this woman called the quits on the relationship, his raps, I saw this case on Viral Crimes. So if you want a more in-depth visual and a more in-depth understanding of this story, feel free to check out Viral Crimes. But this dude, his raps weren't bad, but he was an aspiring rapper, and things went left, when the woman, a lot of men can't handle when women call quits on the relationship. But women never learn. And I'm thinking in my mind, what is a 40-year-old woman doing with a 24-year-old? I'm 35. And, in all honesty, just being real, I prefer a woman that's at least around my age. I prefer a woman that's at least in her 30s. That's just my preference. Some women, I'm not saying I wouldn't date a woman in her 20s, but due to the fact that I'm in my 30s, I prefer somebody in their 30s. But this woman must have really been desperate because she's 40 with a 24-year-old. Once she decided to cut the relationship off, he killed her. He shot her dead. And while on the run from the police, he ended up killing his ex-girlfriend for not giving him no bop while he was on the run. Now, when I saw this case, I'm thinking in my mind, I guarantee this sister wouldn't have dated a conservative type of brother. Women in general like bad boys. We already know that. I've seen white chicks when they date brothers. A lot of times you don't see them with the Will Smith types. You see them with the Future, the Pooh Shiesty types. So when it come to women, I can't even put a race on it. I feel women just like bad boys. They do. And I was thinking in my mind when I saw this case, I'm like, you know what? I guarantee she wouldn't have dated a brother that's from the suburbs. She probably would have ghosted him. Let a brother pull up in a Beamer. He step out with a nice Givenchy t-shirt on, got some Adriano Goldschmidt jeans on, a pair of Ferragamo loafers and a baseball cap on. A brother like that, she probably would have ghosted him more than likely because he ain't from the projects. He not from the gutter. But this is a sad case. I like watching these viral crime stories because it just proves everything that I'm saying to be right. These women never learn when it comes to these dudes. And it's always some knucklehead that they involved with. It's always that case. A 40-year, in my personal opinion, a woman that's 40 shouldn't be with a man 24. Most women in their 40s, they probably don't even want men that's in their 30s, let alone dudes that's in their 20s. This is just a messed up case right here. Baton Rouge, I know that, I know, what's the rapper that come out of Baton Rouge? Boosie and Webby. Baton Rouge, that's a hood place anyway. Louisiana, that's a real gutter place anyway. Um, you know, but these type of cases just go to show you, when you continue to do the same thing over and over again and you get the same dumb results, what's that the definition of? That's the definition of insanity. I like covering these stories because it gives me good topics to highlight, and I'm gonna be coming at you guys with more of these type of news stories. I'm gonna start covering more news stories because I love covering these kind of news stories, because these types of news stories just prove everything that I'm saying in my content, and it's proven everything that I'm saying to be right. You know, I'm not making this stuff up that I'm saying in my content. You know, people say that I'm complaining or whatever, or they may say a lot of guys are complaining, but this just proves right here that everything I'm saying is right. Because you see these type of cases time and time again. And now this young man that shot and killed this 40-year-old woman is gonna spend the rest of his life behind bars. But you know what? They say that he was on the run. And they say that he had a slew of other charges already pending against him. So, you know, he's never gonna see the light of day again, more than likely. These type of cases right here just go to show you that these women never learn. They always making them bad choices. And, this is the type of stuff that they like. Drama, I believe it excites women. I truly believe women get off on drama. I believe women get off on violence. I believe women get off on sadistic types of men. I believe women get off on sadistic characteristics in men. They like that. You know? I truly believe that a woman likes a man that has some kind of darkness to him. Ladies, feel free to comment on this if I'm right. I believe a woman like a man that has some kind of darkness within him. I don't believe a woman want to screw a man that has nothing but goodness on the inside of him. I don't believe they do. I believe women want a man that got darkness in him, because this woman lost her life to a knucklehead, And this dude, 24 years old, he young enough to be her son. She fooling around with a cat 24 years old, But it just go to show you how these women are. First thing I just thought when I saw the video, here we go again. Another stupid decision, another dumb story, another case of drama, another case of a toxic relationship, But it's sad that this woman lost her life to this man that she was dating with. And what's so crazy about this story, this man killed both of his girlfriends. He killed the current girlfriend and he killed the ex-girlfriend for not giving him no bop while he running from the law. This is just a crazy story right here. This is like one of them crazy movies that you would see on one of them crazy movies, one of them crazy love triangle movies. But this is a wild situation. Now this woman's children, her kids, they're gonna grow up without a mother, and both families are just broken, all over some nonsense. This is why I say, relationships are not gonna be perfect, but there comes a point in time where people just gotta learn to make wiser decisions. They just got to make wiser choices. Stories like this kind of make me upset because it just proves everything that I'm saying is right. Every time I make content, every time I make videos talking about relationships and talking about the nature of women, it's just proving everything that I'm saying to be big facts every time. Because one thing I will tell you, this woman was not with an Esquire. She was not with that kind of dude. She wasn't with Esquire. But you guys feel free to check out this story. And I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys have a good night.